Good morning, children. Today we will continue the third lesson in chemistry, class 9, atoms and molecules. You all have studied what is atom and what is molecule also, as well as what is matter. Today I will explain you about the topic atomic mass or atomic mass unit. So what is atomic mass unit? Actually it is the 1/12 the mass of the carbon 12 atom. Or we can also define atomic mass unit as relative mass of its atom as compared with the mass of carbon 12 atom taken as 12 units. So this atomic mass unit is always expressed in the form of micro, like this. It is, the symbol is this one, atomic mass unit. Or we can say 1, if any element has atomic mass 1, so we will write as 1 U, like this. Now we will study about the symbols of the elements. What is symbol? Actually it is the smallest representation of any element is called the symbols, and I have already told you how to write the symbols. Symbols of any element is written in the 3 forms. First, with the first letter. We will start with the first letter, like hydrogen. H, it is written with capital letter. So H is the symbol for hydrogen element. Now the second, carbon. Carbon is also symbolized as with the capital letter C. So C is the symbol of the carbon atom. And capital N, it is the symbol of the nitrogen atom. In the same way, many elements are there, like oxygen. It is used as O. Symbol is O for oxygen atom. Now some symbols of some elements, they are having 2 letters, either the first and the second letter or the first and the third letter. Like calcium. The calcium is written as Ca, means here what we are seeing that the first letter is the capital but second letter is the small. In the same way, magnesium, the second letter which we are using in magnesium, Mg, so first letter is written in capital but second letter is written in small letter. In the same way, there are so many elements which are having 2 letters as their symbol, but we should mind that the first letter should always be written in capital letter. Third, how to write the symbol is with the Latin name. Some symbols are given with the Latin names, like sodium. Sodium is actually starts with the SODIUM, but here we are giving the symbol Na, means its Latin name is natrium. So Na, here the symbol arises. From here we can take. In the same way, potassium, the symbol is K. Potassium actually starts with the P, but why the symbol of potassium is K? Because its Latin name is kalium. In the same way, there are so many elements like iron, Fe. Symbol is Fe. Its Latin name is ferrum. Second is gold. Gold Latin name is aurum, Au. Its symbol is Au and its Latin name is aurum. So there are some elements which are derived from their Latin name, and there are some elements which start from the first letter, and some elements whose 2 letters are used as the symbol. Now we all know that how do atom exist. So actually atom is the smallest particle of any matter. So atom exists in 2 forms, either in the form of molecules or in the form of ions. So what is molecule? I have already told you, molecule means when 2 or more atoms chemically combine together. So they form the molecule. Like here, if we take 2 hydrogen atoms, H and H, they are chemically combining together with some bond to form hydrogen molecule, means H2 molecule. In the same way, chlorine atoms, Cl2 chlorine atom combine together to form the chlorine molecule. So there are these molecules, either they are molecule of the element or molecule of the compound. So here what is molecule of the compound? Like here we have studied molecule of the element, like 2 or more atoms combined together chemically to form molecule of the element. In the same way, 2 different type of atom, when they chemically combine together, then they form the atoms of the compound or molecule of the compound. So like here hydrogen is 1 atom, chlorine is 1 atom. Both atoms are different, so they form the hydrogen chloride, means hydrochloric acid. So this is a compound. Hydrochloric acid is a compound. In the same way, here carbon combines with 2 atoms of oxygen to form carbon dioxide compound. So here also two different atoms are there, oxygen atoms are there as well as carbon atom are there to form the molecule of compound. In the same way here we can see a hydrogen atom combined with two oxygen atoms to form water molecule. The water is a compound because it is combining with two different elements. One is the hydrogen and second is the oxygen. So this is also a compound. Means molecule of the compound means when two different elements type of atom, when they chemically combine together, they form the molecule of compound. So here, as I have written HCl, CO2, H2O, what is this? These are the chemical formula. Chemical formula of the compound. So what is chemical formula? Chemical formula represents the composition of a molecule of a substance in terms of the symbols of an element present in a molecule. So it is also means formula of element is different and formula of compound is different. Formula of element, I have told you just now that two more atoms combined together they form hydrogen molecule. So its symbol is H2, and if two chlorine atoms chemically combined together they form chlorine molecule, means Cl2 is the molecular formula of the chlorine. In the same way, if we are taking the formula of a compound, the formula of a compound means when two different elements they are combining together and using the symbols like hydrogen the symbol is H and oxygen the symbol is O. So when two atoms of hydrogen combine with one atom of oxygen it forms H2O. H2O is a compound. So it is the molecular formula or the chemical formula of a water compound. In the same way, carbon combines with two atoms of oxygen to form carbon dioxide. So CO2 is the chemical formula of the carbon dioxide. Now, what is actually molecular mass? Molecular mass means sum total of the mass of the atoms which are present in the molecule of a compound. Or it is also defined as relative mass of its molecule as compared with the mass of carbon 12 atom taken as 12 units. Here I want to tell you some numericals related to the molecular mass, how to derive the numerical, how to find out the mass of molecular mass of any compound. Let's take the example of the water H2O. In the H2O, two atoms of hydrogen combine with one atom of oxygen to form water. So what we have to take? We have to take the mass of the hydrogen. So we all know that mass of the hydrogen is 1 U and mass of the oxygen is 16 U. And how to derive the molecular mass of the water? So molecular mass of the water can be derived as 1 into 2 because two atoms of hydrogen are there, 2 plus oxygen, how much mass it is having? 16. So 2 into 2 plus 16. 2 ones are 2 plus 16 means 18. So 18U is the mass of the molecular mass of the water. In the same way we take the carbon dioxide if we want to derive the molecular mass of the carbon dioxide. So here carbon atom is there combining with two atoms of oxygen. So carbon has mass 12U and oxygen has mass 16U. So what we have to take in the same formula 12 plus 16 into 2. How many atoms the element will have? We have to multiply it. So 12 plus 16 to the 32. So what is it will be? Means 2 and 2 4 and 3 and 1 4. So 44U is the molecular mass of the carbon dioxide. In the same way, one more example I want to tell you about H2SO4. H2SO4 is sulfuric acid. So here if you want to derive the molecular mass of the sulfuric acid, so here also we have to find out the mass of the different elements. Hydrogen is having 1 U mass, sulfur 32, oxygen 16. So same way we put all the numbers mass of the different elements together like 1 into 2 plus 32 plus oxygen means 16 into 4. So 2 under 2 here plus 32 plus 16 4s are 24 and 64. So 16 4s are 64. So total we have to add it 2 plus 32 plus 64 means 64 we have to add 32 and 2. So how much it will be? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 6, 7, 8, 9 means 98. So total the molecular mass will be 98 U of the sulfuric acid. In the same way you can derive the molecular mass of the any other compound, whatever compound, but you should know the mass, atomic mass of that particular element and put all the mass together, then you can derive the molecular mass of the different compounds. Thank you.